My last fantasy football team review for week 7, and ouch, this one hurt. You can see here we were neck and neck, came down to fractions of points, so 104.4 to 104.06. We had some Monday night players going, and so I was hopeful, but didn't make it happen. So I have a two-game losing streak here. Diver Madman. This is my squad. And I'll tell you, as Sunday was going down, I didn't even think I was going to be this close because my guys just really weren't producing. You can see down there, Kendrick Bourne, Travion Henderson, they got less than 2 points combined. Bill Krosky Merritt, 3 points. Tony Pollard, 6. So really, really weak. Michael Pittman was good. He's been consistent, got a touchdown. And then Amon-Ra, which was a Monday night game, got a touchdown. I just needed him to get a little bit more. But they thumped their opponent so bad, the Buccaneers, that they took their foot off the pedal. Defense got 0 points. The Jags against the Rams didn't expect that, where his defense got 19. But I really thought I was in trouble because when I finally checked in on the Broncos game, I heard they had 0 points in the fourth quarter. So pretty remarkable. I'm just going to say Bo Nix got the majority of these 43, 44 points in that fourth quarter. Epic collapse from the Giants, but that Bronco offense must have taken some steroids right before you go to the fourth quarter because they were pretty amazing. And to come back and win by 1 point against the Giants, that was pretty good. So yeah, it's a bummer. I think I'm still in the playoff hunt. I'll take a look at that here in a second. But I mean, look at his kicker, Will Reichard, 19.5 points. Just had a fantastic showing. Shout out to Cam Scatabo, Jalen Warren, and then Baker Mayfield only had 13 points, which is fairly weak for what he's been doing. But to have your defense and your kicker have 38 points, yeah, that's a good day. That's a good day for you. Hopefully, I did my math right. So just take a look at the standings real quick. At one point, I was in second place, but you can see I dropped down to 6. So I'm in the last spot right now to get in the playoffs. So keep your fingers crossed for me. We're going into bye Mageddon. There's 6 teams on bye. Had to make some moves this week. But let's just take a look real quick. Bo Nix, Michael Pittman, throwing in Marvin Mims Jr. The Broncos are playing the Cowboys, so this could be a shootout. That's what I'm hoping for. Tony Pollard's still in there. Bill Crosby's still in there. I don't have really good options at running back. It's definitely a weak point for me. Travion Henderson not getting reps. I bought into the preseason hype, and it's definitely backfired. Of course, I was so bought in, I drafted him in 2 leagues, which I usually don't like to do, so fail on my part. Tyler Warren, one of my most consistent players, also on the Colts. So you have Warren and Pittman. And then I made a few roster moves. Kyle Monganai, I'm going to say Monganai, the backup running back with the Bears. He had a big week, and Baltimore hasn't impressed me yet, and so this could be a good week for DeAndre Swift and Monganai. So I'm throwing him in there, even though he's not projected to get over 4 points. And then I have Kendrick Bourne in this one too, like I have for War Pigs, but I'm debating between him, Booty's playing the Browns, so I don't know about that one. That's why I'm leaning towards Bourne right now. And then I could always just take a gamble and put one of these other running backs in. Henderson, Ollie Gordon the second. Probably not Jaden Blue, hasn't done much yet, but yeah, we'll see. And actually, I'm lying to you. That spot's only wide receiver or tight end, so it's really going to come down to be Booty or Bourne. So I'll probably go Bourne on this one, and then my other league, I'll swap him out. And then I made a couple moves defensively. I went the Atlanta defense against Miami, and then the Atlanta kicker against Miami. So I think Atlanta's going to get back on track after losing to the 49ers this past week. And yeah, just take a look real quick what the projections look like in my matchup. I'm projected to lose by 3 points. So we'll see. That's close enough. I mean, he's got Josh Allen. He's got Demarcus Robinson. I'll say good luck. That guy's dropped 2 big balls the last 2 weeks, which by me saying that probably means he's going to have 2 touchdowns. He's got Javonte Williams. So between Allen, Williams, those are his big producers, I would say. That Indianapolis defense is probably going to do well against the Titans. And then, he's got Kelsey. So you never know what Kelsey's going to do this stage of life for him, but he could get a couple touchdowns. And then Wan'Dale Robinson, which I'm in another league. So I want to beat my childhood friend here and take him down so I can get back in the win column. All right, fantasy football players, good luck this week, and we'll check in next week.